episode is a quadruple salute. Toy Story, Monsters Incorporated, A Bug's Life, and Cars. But first, I'm going to salute on Toy Story. Enjoy. Toy Story. Wow, this movie rocks. This movie is about a group of toys who like to go on great adventures. Woody is a good cowboy. Buzz Lightyear is an awesome space ranger. Jessie is way better than the Jessie from Jessie. Bullseye is Woody's horse. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head are funny. Ham is good. Rex is a dinosaur who thinks he can scare people, but he actually can't. He tried to scare Woody, but Woody didn't yell or scream. And Slinky is a dog that has a slinky on in the middle of his area. In other words, there was two sequels called Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. And right now, they made Toy Story 4 like last week. In other words, or a few weeks later. In other words, the animation is awesome, music and everything is cool. And do you know what else? They also made two TV specials called Toy Story of Terror and Toy Story That Time Forgot. They also came up with a cartoon series called Toy Story Toons, which had Small Fry, Partysaurus Rex, and Hawaiian Vacation. In other words, do you know who likes this movie? All characters from the Lego movie. They both involve toys that come to life. Do you know who hates this movie? Chucky from Child's Play. He wants to go to the Toy Story universe and kill the characters. What? He should be put at the garbage dump for what he did. In other words, Toy Story rocks. And so does the Lego movie. Child's Play sucks. End of Salute 1. Next, I will salute on Monsters Inc. Enjoy. Monsters Inc. Wow, this movie rocks. This movie is about two monsters named Mike and Sully who go on great adventures together. Mike is awesome, and he likes to do the "put that thing back where it came from" or "so help me" song. And Sully is awesome, and his real name is P. James Sullivan. There was also a tiny short called Mike's New Car, which was a good cartoon. And there was a prequel called Monsters University, which was a movie on how they all came together. In other words, do you know who likes this movie? All characters from Sesame Street. After all, they both involve furry monsters. Do you know who hates this movie? Jeffy from SML. After all, he wants to go to the Monsters Incorporated factory and kill the characters. What? He should be grounded for what he did. In other words, Monsters Inc. rocks, and so does Sesame Street. The Monster, an episode from SML, sucks. Next, I will salute on A Bug's Life. Enjoy. A Bug's Life. Wow, this movie rocks. This movie is about a group of bugs who go on great adventures. The animation, music, and everything is awesome. And I don't know who likes or hates this show or what else rocks, so I'm gonna leave it be. But anyways, A Bug's Life rocks, and Anne sucks. End of Salute 3. Next, I will salute on Cars. Enjoy. Cars. Wow, this movie rocks. This movie is about a race car named Lightning McQueen, who lives in a town called Radiator Springs, and who has friends and they all go on great adventures together. Lightning McQueen is my favorite character. Mater is Lightning McQueen's best friend. Sally is friendly and kind. Luigi and Guido remind me of Mario and Luigi. Sarge reminds me of the Sarge from Toy Story. Fillmore likes to work at Trader Joe's because I think that's the reason why he likes the organic life. Doc Hudson is a doctor, a racer, and a judge. Ramon likes to work at the arts so much. Lizzie works at a sticker store. Sheriff is a good sheriff police car. And Red is a crybaby, but in a good way. For some reason, he says when he sees Lightning McQueen going away, he cries and goes to his shed. In other words, they also came up with two more sequels called Cars 2 and Cars 3. And there's also going to be a fourth Cars movie in the future. They also came up with two cartoon series called A Carstoon, Mater's Tall Tales, and A Carstoon, Tales from Radiator Springs. And there was also a spin-off called Planes, which had two movies. Do you know who likes this movie? Every single character from Thomas and Friends. They like this movie very much. And do you know who hates this movie? Rory the Racing Car. He thinks that this movie ripped off his. Well, it isn't. In other words, Cars rocks. And so does Planes and Thomas and Friends. I don't know what sucks, so I'll leave that be. End of quadruple rant. Next will be a triple rant. Triple salute. Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and Madagascar. After the Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and Madagascar triple salute, Donald Trump. After the Donald Trump salute, a double salute, Finding Nemo and the Incredibles. After the Finding Nemo and the Incredibles double salute, a double salute, Rabbids Invasion and Rayman.